All right, hello and welcome back to CBO TV. Today we're joined with Vamshi Reddy, whose efforts is currently focused on expanding the game of baseball in India. Vamshi, how are you today?
Great. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. So before we hear your plans for baseball in India, let's hear about what piqued your interest in baseball and how you got started with the sport.
Okay. Uh, just to give a background about me, I was not really a sports person for last whatever the 18 years. 18 years I was with the fintech industry, primarily working in the senior management role.
Okay.
But when you look at my school days, I was a baseball player. I did played a lot of baseball while my doing my primary schooling and as a high school.
Okay.
From there, we couldn't actually really find a nice opportunity to really make ourselves present in an international arena. So our sport is only limited to the town and village where we played. All these 18 years, the work experience that I had in the corporate, I got an opportunity to travel across the globe, especially US and Japan.
Right.
I got quite inspired the way baseball is played at US and Japan. So it was like my dream to come back to India and start baseball so that next generation of sports persons, baseball player would get an opportunity to play across good teams. So that was the instinct which carried to take the decision of leaving my job and full time focusing on the development of the baseball in India.
Right. That's great. That's amazing. So a lot of people focus baseball in India with the movie Million Dollar Arm. So in your opinion, how did the movie Million Dollar Arm impact Indian baseball?
I say definitely it has it showed a lot of impact. Uh, Baseball is there in India way back from 1983 onwards.
Right.
But when the million dollar arm came, it came twice. It's not once, it came twice. First, it picked up two resources, two players. Then it actually, second time, it only selected one player. But there is a kind of like regeneration among the baseball community that the world is really looking at. Obviously, Major League Baseball (MLB) is like something is a very premier league on the baseball front across the globe. When people looked at it, like MLB is also looking at the talent from India, so they got quite excited. And definitely, whatever the JB Bernstein done twice in India definitely has given a hope for the talent. Uh, I think next time when the JB Bernstein comes with the same million dollar arm concept,
Right.
there would be much more like a participation than the previous two terms. I think so.
Okay. So you think a lot more athletes in India are moving towards baseball and not so much the other sports, or do you think they're just a piqued interest in baseball?
I think what I wanted to say here is that, in fact, India, there is a lot of talent on the bat and ball front because primary, like US, it's a, like a baseball is a, like a US pastime sport. Similarly, India, almost every kid wanted to play cricket.
Right.
So cricket, in fact, is a bat and ball game. So if we draw some kind of a similarity between the bat and ball games, cricket and baseball, it's one and the same. The kind of rules and the kind of skill required to actually play the game slightly different. At the end of the day, it's a play with the bat and ball. So when people looked at the baseball through a different events, like whether it's a million dollar arm, through like entrepreneurs like me who wanted to develop baseball India, they obviously got quite excited to see a different baseball, a different bat and ball sport. So slowly the momentum is coming. I think it's more because of their love towards the bat and ball game. That's where they are more interested in the baseball.
Right. Okay. So we've heard that you're trying to start your own Indian baseball league.
Yes.
So can you please give us some details and information about that?
Uh, this is a futuristic plan. So obviously, I need to be very realistic. So our plans are like to bring the Premier League Baseball, which is PLB, in
Mm-hmm.
2020, 2022, in the 2 years down the line.
Right.
So obviously, this year we got, in fact, every sports person or a sports a business got impacted because of the COVID, but we didn't actually think that that really have any effect on the whatever the plans that we had to launch this Premier League baseball in 2 years time. So what we're trying to do is that India has a different sporting culture. Primarily, it is driven by the federation and association. That is where the grassroots level talent is being nurtured. So I wanted to introduce the culture of a clubs, the baseball clubs in India. Our idea is to actually get 8 teams from the different parts of India, and these 8 teams will compete for the prize. That is a PLB. So we are on track. There is already 2 teams are signed up for this. That's a positive news. So in spite of the all the COVID pandemic, still people are very keen to have the teams for themselves. So already 2 teams are sold out. So remaining 6, I think we comfortably can actually sell them.
Okay.
So our plans would actually go ahead with the 22 itself. I think we are very hopeful that the season 22 would definitely going to start.
Okay. And as you said, with the 2 teams already, those players are predominantly from India, or will you allow foreign players to come and compete in the league?
So idea is to actually have the mixture because to be very honest, still we are not that great in the baseball is.
Right.
So whatever the talent that we identified, they are pretty good. I will take a couple of example. We have like a pitchers who can actually throw pitching at the 88 miles per hour.
Okay.
That decently okay. But in terms of the other techniques and like a skill and the in terms of hitting, so we need to improve a lot. The challenge for us is that in terms of not having the qualified coaches,
Okay.
that's the biggest challenge. So what we are trying to do at this point is that we are actually taking that sessions through online from the coaches from both Japan and as well as the USA. So if the things of COVID goes off, hopefully I think vaccine should come and actually this issue should sort it out. We are hoping that from at least from next summer, which is like summer is from start anywhere between April and mid-April. So we wanted to get those coaches from US and Japan travel to India and train them. So it's an experiment at this point of time. We are doing this through Zoom calls and different webinars. But I think it all only like it. We need to wait and see how the things will sorted out in the COVID
Right.
and this virus situation. So we are hopeful that on that.
Okay. And with the PLB starting up, what type of facilities do you offer for the players for training in that?
So biggest challenge in India is obviously the infrastructure required for the play. So in fact, probably you might know, we don't have like a baseball grounds here except a couple of grounds in our capital city, Delhi. One is at US Embassy and the second is outskirts of the city. So what we trying to do is that we are not really building the new grounds for the baseball, but there is an abundant cricket grounds are there. So the cricket grounds is also decently the same size of a baseball ground, in fact, a bit bigger. So we are actually leasing out some of these cricket grounds to temporarily convert those into the baseball.
Okay.
So you may not find a proper baseball ground. You would actually find a ground which can be used both for a cricket and a baseball.
Okay.
That's what I like because it's a huge capital is required if you want to really invest and develop the fields. So our idea is that down the line, if someone shows the interest in terms of like investing and building the ground, definitely that would be very helpful. Coming back to your question, kind of facilities. Oh, so in terms of the other things, like India is known for its good food and culture and everything. That obviously would anyone wanted to love to come to India and actually experience that Indian culture and the food. That is obviously one we wanted to offer to our two guests coming from the abroad. Infrastructure, to be very honest, it's a challenge, but we'll sort it out in the time in time.
Okay. And for the league, how long or how many games do you expect to play to find a champion?
See, the full format of the league, we want like each team to play for a 40 matches.
Okay.
So that means 8 teams playing 40 matches, which comes to 240 games. Then we'll have the semis and the finals.
Okay.
So it is somewhere around 256 matches in the season. That is a full season I'm talking about.
Right.
So probably the first season, we may not go with the full format. We have to see that because that's too big for us to handle. Those many matches, 8 cities and all, it would be tough. We would actually go in a short format, anywhere between each team playing around 25 to 28 matches.
Okay. And like you said, you're hopeful to start in 2022. Around what time frame would you begin in 2022? Like you said, April?
No, April is not a really good season because right. April may be a good season for a practice, but April and May is the peak summer in India. So some part of India, you would see the temperature going to almost like a 46 degrees centigrade. It's too hot for anyone to outside to actually experience it. So the best, soon after the summer, we have a little bit of rains in July and August month. Ideally, our plans at this point of time, season starting from mid-September all the way going to the end of December.
Okay. Well, it was
I think that would be a good season. Sorry. I think it would be a good timing for the US folks also, because that would be a summer, maybe winters for you, right? Like a December would be for a northern part of US, it would be like a winter. So people who can't really come out and play, they can come to India and actually have this experience of playing baseball in India.
Okay. And do you plan on broadcasting the games or anything so people can view it from other countries or anything like that?
Broadcasting is obviously a big challenge here. So season one may not go with the regular broadcasting, but right. We also talking to a OTT partner. So streaming would happen, but would happen on the television or a OTT channel yet to be decided, because it all depends on the commercial viability of actually streaming it in a regular broadcasting or a OTT.
Okay, I got you. Well, Vamsi, thank you for your time, and it was amazing speaking with you, and I appreciate you doing this interview, and it was great talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day for you.
All right, thank you. You too. All right, bye.